Hello and welcome to another Mondo Street mini-pod. Today we're looking at True Detective Season 4, North Country. Straight off the bat, this is how you do television, okay? This is how you tell a story. Strong characters, strong storyline, no silly gaps in why people do things, no strange decisions about going into the basement alone with a torch or a candle. This television series has created two very, very strong female leads. It'd be impossible to imagine Jodie Foster not being good in a role. But what they've done here with this role is made her, while she's broken emotionally, they've made her a match and a better to every single male character in this program. You could say that the character is somewhat of like a Clarice Starling from Silence of the Lambs, grown up and at the end of her career, moved on to a small provincial police force. I don't think that really matters. What they've done here is they've created such a powerful female lead here, pretty much akin to what they did in Line of Duty, when Keely Hawes was in it and she was this police officer that went rogue and was bad. That writing for that character was insanely good. So you've got Jodie Foster as the police chief, Danvers, you've got her friendly or not friendly, loved or not loved partner Navarro, and it's set around this mysterious set of deaths at a research station, but with the backdrop of the mythology, the magic, the legend of the local indigenous people. There isn't a bad performance in this, and I'm sure that some of the actors in here are not big names that haven't done a lot of TV work or a lot of film work, but everybody knocks it out of the park. Christopher Eccleston pops up in a couple of episodes for a minor role, but he's great. He adds the right level of love interest stroke man. But even as a man trying to overpower Jodie Foster's character, it doesn't work. She maneuvers around him. I think the great thing about True Detective as an anthology series is if you look at season one was bananas. It was absolutely crackers. That it lent so heavily on the mythology of myth of the Deep South, of how people were scared of the bogeyman. That everybody had this kind of my mother used to tell me not to do this, or look for this rune, or look for this sign. True Detective then took a bit of a wrong turn in my book, and then just went for a straight cop procedural in season 2. Season 3, I struggled with. I didn't engage with that, but they've come back and they've knocked it out of the park. The setting, the 30 days of night, the sun goes down in the first episode and it's not going to come up. It's that time of year, and it is so claustrophobic. It messes with your head in such a way that people are going about normal activities and you're thinking, why are they doing that? It's dark. Well, because it's permanently dark. So you lose that sense of time, of place, of where you expect people to be doing the normal run-of-the-mill things. And you can see why living in a place like that, and it's not a nice place, it's a place where you live for necessity, not luxury. But you can see why people start to fray at the edge and why they would believe in, extra special things or spirits that are helping them to achieve things. The story plays out, there are none of these crumbs in the story that say, look at this character, the music changes when they come in the room, or look at the camera angle we're shooting them at. There's none of that. The payout, the result, the end of it is like, oh, why didn't I see that coming? That is brilliant. That is so exactly what you would expect to happen. It is so exactly believable. It's not as if some I don't know, some vigilantes come along and gone, I will right the wrongs. It is exactly how you would expect it to be. I cannot recommend this show enough. It's a solid 5 stars across the board. Strong female characters, excellent writing, great script, good effects, great directing, nice music in it. I just think it is so close to being the best season. But season 1 will always be the best in my opinion. But this one, it's most probably the best TV of the year so far. So do yourself a favour, plug yourself in, get onto your TV and watch this. You will enjoy it. Enjoy.